Well, these two sheep are getting along fine. Rambeau must have more domestic genes or something, because I actually have to shear him, and I wasn't able to get all of it off this year. Usually Barbados sheep shed out on their own. So anyway, he gets hot. So he just got totally saturated and hosed down, which will keep him cool for the hot part of the day, because it takes him a long time to dry. And I don't know what they're doing there in the corner having a conference. But they're getting along well, thank goodness. And Stripey seems really happy. He's been here 2 days and he settled right in. I'm not sure how old he is, but the lady that had him for some years, and she said he's pretty old, so I have no idea. I'm not sure about Rambeau either, but I think we've had Rambeau for four years now. Hi, Rambeau. You're all wet. You're all wet. This is the worst time of year for water. You have to scrub out the tubs every day because the algae grows so fast. And this is my favorite tool for getting algae off the water tanks. It's actually a sweat scraper, but they work really well, in case anybody's never tried one. So that tank just got scraped, and I got to dump it. And this one's filling up. And I have to pump about 500 gallons a day to about 8 different tanks. And then we got the pans out for the wildlife, and they are going through a ton of water right now. And then we have 4 Mustangs that like to get hosed off every day in the summertime, so I just did them. Renee's nice and cool. Anybody that's been following Poco's story knows that I cut off about 3 inches of his deformed hoof the other day, only to discover that he had a bad infection deep inside it's not really a hoof, it's just hoof material, which was totally inapparent from the outside. So the vet says I can cut off another 3 inches. I've been soaking him, he's doing a lot better, but I'm going to keep the hoof a lot shorter now that we have x-rays and we know where the bone ends. So thank you, Joyce Mitchell, my friend, board member, and our supporter, for investing in these 4 nice cutting tools, because I about killed myself using my dull saws that I have on hand trying to cut his hoof off the other day. So these look really sharp, and I'm sure 1 or more will work well, and I will be sure to wear my Kevlar gloves so I don't amputate my hand. Knickers loves to feud with Rambeau through the fence, and I'm not sure what he's thinking about having a second Rambeau looking sheep here. You're outnumbered now, Nicky. Nicky. What are you doing? It's almost lunchtime, but not quite. Not quite yet.